Right, welcome back to Dark Score Traders App. Yes, as usual, we are now going to look at BTC analysis. We are going for the BTC analysis. Those who, if it is your first time here, you know what to do. Go ahead and subscribe, and of course, be part of the community, be part of the family of Dark Score Traders App, and we will appreciate it. Go ahead and subscribe. Of course, don't forget to like as we get into this analysis today. We started, of course, the day starts with the analysis of synthetic indices. If you don't have an account that to access those assets, go to the description below. You will see a link for the broker that I use, Delive. I use Delive as a broker. Go ahead and get the link and register for your own account. I use that account to trade everything. As you can see on the chart there, you have crash 500, boom 1000, boom 500, volatility. I have volatility 75, volatility 25, 1s, volatility 75, jump 50, jump 25, jump 10, then BTC, then jump 100, then gold. I even have gold on the same account. So with that broker, you can have all these assets in one account and trade them and be profitable. Yeah, that is a good thing about this broker. You are not limited by anything. All right, so without any further ado, let's get to what brought us here, which is BTC analysis. All right, BTC analysis. So the last time we checked this, I think it was last week Tuesday. Friday I couldn't. I had a meeting that held me up. I couldn't do the analysis on Friday, but now we can do the analysis. So let's first start as usual from the weekly time frame. Yeah, we had that breakout on that trend line. That was an expanding falling wedge. We saw the breakout, perfect breakout, and then perfect retest because the candle didn't close below inside this wedge, inside that expanding wedge. So all we can see is that price closed outside that, and the second candle started of course outside, and now we see it is going on. It started as a buy. This week started as a buy right there where the candle started. We started with the buys, and we hope probably we will continue, even go beyond where we are currently, because this should be now pushing us to our new all-time high, which will be around 114.15 there, 114k, yeah, 114k, and we'll be ready for that price. So that's what we are aiming at currently, because this move is this very move, right there. That's what we are looking for right there. The first one is there, the second one will be giving us that one right there. So we have most of these moves that we're going to be anticipating this this target form. All right, so first delete that. We'll do that later. We'll check that later. So let's go to daily. Daily time frame. What happened? The breakout there. Currently, price is consolidating. Yes, price is currently consolidating. We have our lows right there. We have our highs right up there. So we clearly see that price is consolidating. Price is consolidating. So it keeps going up and down, but we know eventually it's going to break and continue with the highs, even though we see that it left a lot of liquidity on this other side. It left a lot of liquidity. So first delete that, delete this. It went on leaving back some fair value gaps or some imbalance in the market, and we know those are levels of liquidity, and of course entry levels we can, or retest levels that we can wait on and capitalize on when price comes back to such levels. So we have this. Of course, if we use now our high right here and our low and high right there, we clearly see that price is likely to come right to this fair value gap as a retest, but it is a bit skeptical. It's a bit challenge. The reason being that we broke out of that level, that expanding falling wedge, meaning there are chances of price not coming back now. If it comes back, it's going to be one of those candles that have long wicks. There will be a candle that has a long wick to come, grab liquidity and immediately push back. So it will be one of those candles. Please mark what I'm saying here. I've seen it several times. Something I'm talking about is something like this. The way you see this candle right here, that is what we call a liquidity grab kind of move. Grab liquidity on a fair value gap and then head back into the buys immediately without wasting any time. So that's what we are likely to see happening right here. It may happen on any time frame. Right now this is daily time frame. This candle here happened on the daily time frame. If you go to H4, you will see it in another kind of way. If you go to H4, let's see, where was it? Not there. I think it was this one right here. Yeah, I think it was this day right there. The way it tapped in and went back up. Then there's also this one. So there's a lot. Those moves happen when price is looking for liquidity left back. So this level has to be, the price has to do whatever it does at all costs to come and grab this liquidity. And to even add on that, this one that was left here was mitigated right there. This liquidity here, all that fair value gap was mitigated. So it means we only are left with one point of interest, which is this liquidity right here on this fair value gap. So we can't fail to notice it. We have to notice it and be ready for it, because this is going to be the next entry for the buys, and these buys now, they will be having no other hindrance to actually cause it to push all the way to the level that we want it to reach, which will be 115k. Apparently we are at 105k, meaning we need to reach that level to get to our new all-time high. We haven't reached back to the all-time high, which is right there. That is our all-time high right here, which is 109k. Yes, 109k. That is our all-time high right there, 109k. So we are waiting for when price reaches 115k. All right, so apparently if you clearly see price is above our 10 MA, meaning we are still in an uptrend, but that doesn't mean that if we go to H4, price is not ready to actually sell. So let's look at H4. We see equal highs right up there, or you can even call it a double top. Right there. That's significant. Yeah. We know if price breaks that, then that will be a change of character to push to confirm the reversal to sales, and these sales are just going to be a retest to grab liquidity right here. So on H4 it will be what? It will be a reversal to continue with selling. Yeah, it will be a reversal, I mean, to get into selling or to downtrend to go to this fair value gap on daily time frame and grab that liquidity. So if we go to H1 has already confirmed that we have already started selling. That is a good confirmation. So are we ready to enter sales here? This was a retest. This was a fair value gap left back. This, I don't think it is going to come back for this one right here, but it can happen. So I can have my limit order right there, and I can have my other entry right here. So just put it at 0.05 and then have your entry right there. Now this sale, I'm going to be looking at my first TP just about there. In fact, I can take my first TP right in this fair value gap right here, right there. I can take my first TP right there, and then this one I will wait for the second entry, which is there. If price reacts to it, it will be activated. That limit order will be activated to push for more sales to come all the way down below. So that's how I'm gonna enter this asset today. It doesn't mean, even though we are still consolidating, it doesn't mean even though we are still consolidating, we can't enter any entries on this asset. We can, because H1 is already confirming the sell by showing us that change of character, which is a very good indication of reversal. So all we need is either to continue here or make a pullback right there, and then we come in with a sell. We come in with a sell to bring us all the way down below. All right, I think that's it for today. If there is any question, those who are attending today's session, if you have any queries on BTC, or if you want to share something that you are seeing already in the market, I'm all ears. You just type it in the comment section, and I'll be able to respond to it and probably find a solution or be able to answer it. Yeah, but as for now, BTC, I'm gonna be looking for this kind of a move, a sell. I've already entered one entry here. This will be my second entry. Yeah, my stop loss will be just about here. That is where I'll be having my stop loss. So if price comes back all the way here, then it will be taking me out. It will be taking me out. But I believe it's not going to get back up there, because we already have a change of character, unless if it is a fake change of character. If I go to M15, there's a support level right there. This is support, so it's the one that is pushing price to get back into buys, and that will be activating my limit order right in there, right there, and then bring in the sells. All right. So like I said, we are always here every day, Monday to Friday, analyzing the charts. We analyze BTC on Tuesday and Fridays every week, Tuesday and Friday at 1 p.m. East African time, but also we analyze other assets like synthetic indices every day of the week till Friday. We don't trade on Saturday unless otherwise. The last Saturday of the week, of the month, we have a special edition. So that's when we also analyze Saturdays. That's the only time we analyze Saturdays. So every Saturday of the month, we have the Saturday edition. We analyze all charts that you see down below here, apart from Jump 100, but the rest of the charts we analyze. I think even gold, because Saturday gold is not trading, is the market of gold is off. So we analyze BTC, we analyze Jump 10, Jump 25, Jump 50, and then we also analyze V75, V25, 1S, Boom 500, Boom 1000, then of course Crash 500. Those are the assets that we analyze when we meet on the last Saturday of the month for the special edition. But normally every day, Monday to Friday, we analyze Crash 500, Boom 1000, Boom 500, Volatility 25S, Volatility 75, Jump 50, Jump 25, and Jump 10. Those are the assets that we analyze on a daily basis, Monday to Friday, every day, every week. Yeah, we've been doing this for the last 1 year, I believe. Yeah, I forgot when we started, but yeah, not yet, because even the episodes are not yet 300. So yeah, we are almost making a year analyzing every day. I think that's it for today. We'll be looking at that sell. I've already entered, I've shown you, I've already entered that sell. This will be my second entry on BTC, and that will be ushering me into some big profits. All right, let me wish you guys a good day. I hope you've had a great time with me. If you happen to want to learn how to analyze or how to trade in general, you can always use the numbers above, on your screen. That number there, you can call it or WhatsApp it, and I'll be able to respond to you whether you want to enroll for the mentorship class, training class, or whether you want to subscribe for the VIP signals, then you can still use the same number. Yeah, the charges are always $300 if you want a one-on-one mentorship and training. That means you determine your own hours that you want to learn, and I will look into it. But then if you can't, then I determine my own hours that I'm free and flexible, and that means you pay $110, and that means I can even add in more people in the class if we go for the one of $110 package. All right, I think that's it for today. I want to wish you guys a good day. Hopefully we make this money on BTC. Hopefully we are going to make this money today. I have before the day ends, we should have hit our TP there, unless otherwise, according to the analysis, this should be coming through today, and we make this money on BTC. And wish you guys a good day, happy trading. See you guys on Friday. But of course, for those who trade synthetic indices, see you tomorrow as the usual time, 10:30 to 11:30, as we analyze these assets together. Happy trading, and have a good day. Bye bye.